Thank you so much, sir.
So we'll have the next participant, that is Shekhar, Hanuman, Sane.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sir. First of all, I would like to thank AI ICAI and entire staff and authorities of AI ICAI for giving me this opportunity. I would like to also thank my teachers who have helped me for this particular journey. Also, my condolences to Sachin Dedia sir, where who has met me in Pune. Now, with this particular background, I wish to start my case. And my case is with respect to a hospital which is located in, say, any second category or second star city in India, say, for example, Pune. And with this particular, that particular industry, that particular hospital management is in the process to discuss about the capacity utilization, manpower management, cost reduction, revenue generation, and all other such aspects for elevating their surplus ultimately and managing their resources. And therefore, after the year end, immediately they approached a team of chartered accountants, and accordingly, they have tried to share the problem statement with the chartered accountant. And accordingly, I'm just trying to share that with you. So, is my presentation viewable, sir?
Yeah, visible.
Yeah. So the problem statement is that the hospital is not in the position to find out the exact patient trend based on the department wise and the month wise. It is not able to correctly allocate the manpower and the assets and the facilities for treating or serving the patients. Then it is not able to understand which kind of department is giving them good results, so on and so forth. Now, as regards the objective of using AI, the chartered accountant has failed at with such a short span of time when the year end has already happened as to how we should proceed with the data. This particular data I have taken in a case of a 100-bedded hospital on hypothetical basis with privacy contents, no issue about that, which is nearing to the reality and which will be quite useful in any chartered accountants for making the prediction analysis based on the trends or the past matters, if any, and to the extent relevant. So patient trends, then the qualitative decision making, capacity planning, and obviously, if at all, how he is able to spread his fixed cost over more number of patients. That is how the exact problem statement, and therefore that particular CA has used AI as a technique, and for that chartered accountant is using the technique of perplexity because he is finding that the chat GPT is not in a position to really analyze and diagnose the Excel files, or it is not in the position to give the further analysis part or the related part, data part, which Perplexity is able to give. So let us understand how the patient cases are being there. So it is spread over 10 departments such as cardiac, ortho, dermatology, pediatric, urology, general surgery, gynecology, ICU, oncology, and ENT. It has also further given the year-wise breakup, that is 22-23, 23-24, and 24-25. In few summer months, there are certain departments which are showing high trends. In the case of certain holiday months, the number of patients are getting lowered. In the case of certain months like winter, because of respiratory or other seasons, the patient trends have gone little skewed. So urology and general surgery departments have been showing more number of patients, so as oncology and followed by the orthopedics. However, that particular trend is not uniformly generated. Now, therefore, let us understand as to how this particular exercise can help us based on the peculiar data of analysis of these particular three departments in a span of 3 minutes. So I'm trying to use the case of perplexity, and accordingly, I will be using this particular prompt by uploading the Excel file which is being given over there. And whatever I shown to you, I'll just try to give the smaller prompts to this particular issue. So first prompt, I will give that kindly analyze the trend. Sir, am I visible, sir?
Yeah, you are visible and audible both.
And sir, my perplexity is in front of you, sir?
No.
Is it visible, sir, now?
Yes.
Kindly analyze the trend based on 3 years Here's patient's data for better capacity planning. I am basically giving everything hands-on because I wish to really communicate you that as to how the perplexity gets the better results and better results. So I'm trying to enter this particular prompt with the help of perplexity, and perplexity is analyzing this particular trend. And the results are like that the ENT and the dental departments are giving the fixed patients, although the count is less. These particular departments are in the position to communicate to the management that although the number of cases are lower, those particular departments are in the position to cover maximum fixed costs which are allocated to those particular departments. Then secondly, as regards the urology and the general surgery, although the number of cases are high in nature, still in that particular aspect, the trends are being fluctuating, which is a big challenging to the management. So as regards the seasonal peaks, it can be observed that in the month of May and August, when there are summer seasons, the respiratory issues and other issues are being higher. In the case of winter seasons, the cardiovascular cases are being higher. Now, as regards the bed planning is concerned, the cardiac beds and the onco beds are the beds specific for any particular patient. Therefore, these particular beds cannot be used for any other general patients. And therefore, the management is required to take utmost care based on allocating the resources. Further, sir, as regards the allocation of manpower is concerned, the nurses or ward boys or the anesthesia doctors are very specific for cardiac and onco segments which cannot be used for general category and other propositions. So these are the kinds of various attributes which perplexity is demonstrating in front of us, which is highly an extraordinary tool for diagnosis, which will help a chartered accountant to save his time, money, and energy, and will give you the further better analysis further with the help of this related kinds of prompts. So if at all we are able to generate any prompt by clicking on this particular prompt, we can generate any additional case. So now let us give additional further prompt. Kindly give your feedback and advice on capacity management. So I am giving this particular prompt. Now here it is going to be demonstrating us that in the case of general surgeries, the planned surgeries are also happening in the months of January or in the months of holidays, wherever the sons or daughters of a particular patient can also take holiday and planned surgeries can get observed. As regards the low demand periods in the month of February and March, the demands are obviously low because of the year-end pressures and all other things. And this is how the department-wise analysis is being demonstrated in front of you. As regards the peak months, that is the months of May and August, obviously, because of the outdoor activities, the orthopedic cases have shown increasing trend because obviously, if the people are going outside and they are enjoying more, if the children are going outside, they are enjoying more or whatever by virtue of trip or otherwise, then the orthopedic cases are bound to be more. As regards the flexible staffing, yeah, as I explained to you earlier, that there are a number of cases where the staffs are also
last 2 minutes, please.
Accordingly. Therefore, now I am giving the final prompt as to the final decisions by AI. So kindly advise for better revenue generation and cost reduction. Your views. So now they are searching on the basis of this particular aspect. And as I told you that this particular data is more nearer to the reality of any 100-bedded hospital. That particular data is being given like this, that they are saying that urology and general surgery are the highest cases. You need to plan your resources properly. As regards ICU services, the insurance policies, if at all you are able to garner correctly, then the patients, high-paying patients can be identified properly, or the patients where the charities are required to be done, they can be also planned properly. As regards the diversifying services in ENT and dermatology, if at all you are able to convert your IPD cases to your OPD cases, then your more number of beds can be available in front of you for treating the patients which are right now treated in IPD. But if at all they are getting shifted to OPD, that's better. Then the management can resort to the robotic surgery analysis part, or it can resort to the remote monitoring kind of a thing for the patients who are the elderly patients. For them, the telemedicines can also get implemented accordingly, and the hospital management can integrate their own system with AI. Now, for as the taxation is nearing to our hearts, let us do that last prompt. Kindly explain benefits under section 35 AD of the Income Tax Act 1961. So as you are aware, sir, that under section 35 AD of the Income Tax Act, entire capital expenditure is allowed as deduction in the year in which cost is incurred other than land. Therefore, that particular hospital can also take the benefit of that particular thing. And just see, sir, as to how the perplexity is revisiting various such platforms based on which the data is being gathered. And as I had told you, that 100% deduction is available and it can be definitely beneficial for an hospital. Secondly, if at all they resort to a charity kind of a scenario, then in that particular respect, they will get 100% exemption for their incomes. As regards GST, the entire income is exempt except where the income from non-medical activity is concerned. So this is how I wish to present my case. Thank you very much, sir. And if at all any questions are there, I'll be grateful to answer to the juries.
Yeah, Shekhar, so thanks for the presentation. Appears a good use case. Now, what I understand, what I learn is that what were the results? Because I understand this must have been implemented somewhere. So, do you have the live results to share?
To be honest,
Or
sir, it has not been used anywhere. I am planning to implement it at my couple of client spaces, to be very honest with you. And I'm studying on this particular part as to how can I integrate AI with their softwares by taking their permissions, because privacy is also going to be playing a major part. Therefore, I said that whatever data I had shown to you, these are all hypothetical figures, but they are nearing to the reality in any 100-bedded hospital.
okay, so suppose so the tool is perplexity and the user is in hospital. So then this whole analysis would be feasible for any other industry also like that?
Sir, this particular analysis can be also useful in the service industry like hotel, for example, wherein the capital expenditure or the allocation of resources, allocation of budget or the serving, just like hospital serves the patient, hotel serves the customer. And therefore, in such kinds of industry also, in hotel also there is room rent, in hospital also there is room rent. So accordingly, this can be used for such kind of service industries as well. And it can be used for hotel chains like Le Méridien Hotel or Lee Hotel or something like that, Tree Hotel, Lemon Tree Hotel, Indian Hotels or something like that. It can be definitely used.
Okay, and which one unique feature in this whole proposition you enjoy the most?
So the unique proposition is that, sir, the allocation of beds to the right staff. See, getting the you just cannot get any kind of customer just like any other customer like on a FMCG industry. If at all you can generate a market, you can generate a market only for cases like orthopedic. Say, for example, in my own case, my mother is 78 years old, and I had to convince her that get your knees replaced. Okay, so then after 2 years, she got convinced. So that case can get generated, but hospital is not a marketing kind of an industry where you can generate business or you can generate customers. Therefore, the key is how you can best utilize your resource or how best you can optimize your revenue or how best you can reduce your cost.
Okay, thank you, Shekhar.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Very nice of you. Thank you.